Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. I'm depressed. I've never been so close to saying them three words. 10 hard. That is how I'm feeling right now. Manchester United have been knocked out the Carabao Cup by Newcastle, and we've been destroyed. We've been hurt. And I'm here with Daps because I've got to discuss it. I've got a vent because I've nearly had enough. I'm a ball-head, you. I'm a ball-head. This hairline can't recede anymore, Ten Hag. Please stop it receding any further. Daps.
Give it gigs the end of the season.
Give it Van Nistelrooy to the end of the season. Keep going through some names.
Can I just play this? I'm telling you now, if you lose to Newcastle United, and at the moment, I'll be honest, off the back of that performance,
You can see it happening.
and the body language of players, what's Ten Hag going to do in the next 3 days, right, to make all those players believe and want to play for him, right? Because if they don't, I'm telling you now, Newcastle United, they want to win that Carabao Cup, bro. They want to win a cup, and they want to get revenge on you, right, in that same cup, right? They're coming there amped up, fired, playing for Eddie Howe, yeah? Are your boys going to be playing for your manager?
Daps, you called it. You asked questions of this team.
Do you know what? When we did our show on Sunday and I said that, I then got pulled up by a few Newcastle fans and told, nah, Daps, you know what? Yeah, we've got a lot of injuries, a lot of players out. I think going to Old Trafford and getting a result, especially with Arsenal at the weekend, is going to be a bit much to ask for.
It wasn't a lot to ask for.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Battering at Old Trafford. They come and they tore the place up, and they could have scored more in that first half. I'll be honest with you, it's simple as this. I'm so close to being done. I'm done. Do you know what? I'm so numb to defeats now. I thought today would step up for the manager. I thought they would rotate in that because they rotated. I thought that would give us a chance to get a win because they've rotated. But I said it last game. I said, if we want to beat Newcastle, we need to be at 80, 90, 100% because they run, they've got energy, they can score, as they've proven it in the Premier League. They've got a manager, they've got players buying into the philosophy, and they want to get revenge for last year. They got revenge and more. It's shocking. Honestly, Daps, I'm
Do you know
done.
another thing? I just think,
we didn't even get
did all
beat.
3 of their goals come down the
right-hand side of ours?
the same side that
Diogo
City
Dalot,
ripped you
get
up?
him out the team.
Same side that City
Same
ripped you
side
up on.
that City ripped us on, Newcastle ripped us on. Aaron
So-
Wan-Bissaka, get him back in your level.
Hold on. Yes,
Sorry.
the players, we get it. But the same side. What manager? Should he not have addressed that?
Didn't
At the
address
weekend? You got ripped down that side, same side again, got ripped down again. Went with the same thing.
Same thing. Up 100%.
Is it time? Is it time?
It's not time, but it's getting closer to the time. It's getting closer.
Who
to
you got
the
the
time.
weekend?
Fulham away, and I can't even see us winning that against a
All
team
right,
that's
so
scored
if
no
you lose to
goals.
Fulham, so you, to be clear, you're not saying Ten Hag out yet?
No.
Okay, cool.
Because once I do, it's done.
So Fulham at the weekend, if you lose,
Daps.
we're doing game by game basis here. So
Yeah, it's a game, but let me just let me get over this. Honestly, let me get over this because, like you said, the right hand side, Diogo Dalot got torn a new one. Wan-Bissaka's got to come back in. Garnacho, poor, couldn't take on Livramento at all. Ate him alive. Hannibal Mejbri, this hype talent that everyone talks about. And I'm not trying to say that he's crap, by the way, but you thought, okay, he played well in the Carabao Cup last time. Let's give him a run against Newcastle tonight. Absolutely poor. Got booked in the first half. Should have got a second yellow in the second half, and then he couldn't really play his game. Couldn't get into the game and got manhandled. It looked like a year 11 versus the sixth formers. And then you got Mason Mount, £65 million, main Ten Hag signing in the midfield, and he looks like a headless chicken out there. He played a different midfield three today to try and switch it up. I had Usman out there as well, putting in a group chat. New midfield, maybe new energy. Let's see what it's about. No, it's the same stinking shit. Same stinking shit I'm watching every game, and I'm a big Ten Hag fan, by the way. I wanted him.
You still?
But I am stressed right now. Do you know what, Daps? I'm on here, and look, we're talking straight after the game. My head's hot. My head's hot, and I'm bored. Honestly, there's steam coming out of my head.
to be fair.
Daps, I'll be real with you, and I'm actually glad we're doing this right now. I don't even know what to think anymore because I don't know if the players are buying into it, like you said, like when you questioned them. I don't know if this manager even, his heart's in it anymore. Is he thinking, do you know what, Ajax have just sat their manager, get me back to Ajax? He might be thinking, give me the easy route. Is he got the minerals to step up? Are these players just doing what the same thing they've done under Mourinho, Van Gaal, David Moyes, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Their mentality as well.
Yeah,
The whole
but
thing.
it can be. Look,
Two things can be right.
I think the whole thing is we all know the Glazers. Yeah, we know Manchester United will not get back to the Manchester United you know and love under the Glazers. Yeah.
Bro,
But right now,
I don't want to use the Glazers as an
but
excuse.
right now, you can't be looking at where you were. You're not that Man United. So right now, yeah, bro, you need to think that this could, under Ten Hag, this could get a lot worse. A lot worse, yeah?
What do you define as a lot worse? We've lost 5 out of 10. We're going out of the Carabao Cup. We're heading potentially out of the Champions
Where are
League.
you in the league?
We're 10th in the league.
Okay.
Something like that.
So you're
And
10th in the league currently.
Okay, let me just give you, and I'll let you land. We've got Fulham away in the league, and then we've got Copenhagen away in the Champions League. If we lose that, we're out of Champions League.
Okay, so
by next week.
So by this time next week, you could be out of the Champions League and you could be, let me have a real quick look.
Yeah, probably 12th or 13th.
So it could get worse. You're out of the Carabao Cup,
Yep.
defending champions.
Yep.
At
home, by the way, at Old Trafford,
you
75.
you could be. Do you know what? For me personally, I'd look at it this way for you. Even if you go through in the Champions League,
surviving.
What, knockout stages? You could probably pick the worst team that qualifies, and they'll probably dump you out. Also, there was Sacks in the Morning was ringing around Old Trafford. Now, for me, that didn't just sound like it was Newcastle fans. It's going to get worse. We sung it. Glazers staying 10 more years. Old Trafford is falling down. Ten Hag is an effing clown. Newcastle there is ringing off now. Every single club you play, that is going to be ringing off now. Let's forget what we want for a second. How much longer do you think the Glazers will put up with this before they get rid?
He's definitely getting into, because with that coming up, that's normally a period where Fulham, if we lost to Copenhagen.
National breaks when? End of the month?
No, just end after next week. Fulham, Copenhagen and Luton at home, and he's lucky he's got Luton at home before then it's done. And so he's definitely going to get until then, just because in hindsight, even though nothing's a given on paper, he's got the Fulham game, and then he's got the Copenhagen game, and then he's got the Luton game. So he's just going to get some even grace there. But do you know what the problem is, Daps? Despite the injuries, despite the problems, he's still a coach. These other players coming in should be coachable. We should be able to play better football than what we're watching. Right now, it looks like I'm in PE at school, and I'm captain, and I've got to pick the best 11 players. And I'm like, yo, Robbie, Johnny, Jerome, and then I'm putting them all together, and there's no cohesion.
Very multicultural. I saw what you did there.
Yeah, very multicultural. And I'm just picking players, and there's no balance whatsoever. For me, I don't know how he turns it around. If you're watching,
I don't think
neutral,
look. I'll be honest,
you see him turn it around?
I don't see him turning around. You've shifted at home. Here's the thing: your last 2 games have been at home, right? You have shifted 6 with no response at home. For me, this is. And if we go to, before that, it was Sheffield United. You scraped a result against Sheffield United. Before
and Burnley.
That, how many have you lost at home this season?
Newcastle, City, Palace at home, Brighton at home, Galatasaray at home.
Right.
That's still enough anyway.
So
compared to our home record last
season, it's lost. All the work he did last season is gone.
Yep.
Right.
And all the
any players that were playing for
worked.
him, they're not playing for him. For me, I kind of said, even if you got a result against City the other week, would that really mean that much to you? It mean that much on the day, but apart from that, since then you've held that against City. Now you've held that against Newcastle, bro. At what point, you need to? Is Ten Hag out, bro? It must be. It must.
Do you know what? The only I want to see this on the weekend. This is how you save your job for now, Ten Hag. Casemiro and Amrabat together. None of this one pivot and trying to play Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Hannibal, McTominay. I'm done with it. It does not work. Just give me a solid base of pizza before you put the topping on top. Give me Casemiro. Give me Amrabat. Give me Varane. Give me Maguire
Sancho
right now. I'll have Sancho back all day because Anthony is the worst signing we have made in many a year.
Agreed.
I'm talking 85 million for a Brazilian who's playing like he's playing for San Marino and can't even run and can't even take on a man, can't even shoot, can't even pass, and getting bullied as well. You're not from no favelas. You're from the villages. You're with the cows and sheep.
Yeah, for real.
With the cows and sheep.
He's looking bad. It's
bad. Do you know what? There's nothing right now that I'm trying to be tangible. This is the thing. I'm on a bit of a rant right now, but I want to have something I'm connected with. I want to have something I'm feeling, but Ten Hag's not doing it. Give me Casemiro, give me Amrabat, give me Varane, give me Maguire, give me a solid base and try and shut up shop and try and just get a 2-0 win at Fulham and give me something. If not, and we lose to Fulham, we go out to Copenhagen, I could be sat here next week, Daps, and my Dutch top and my bar lead might be saying the famous three words. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying the words. The famous three words is what I'm gonna call it. I've nearly had enough, man. I'm just sick of it. Like tonight,
Nearly.
when
he's
it
getting
gets
there.
to the point, Daps, this is how it is, and we'll wrap it up in a. It's got to the point for us Man United fans where some of us have tried defending Ten Hag and keep defending him, including me right now.
Not many
'cause
of
I'm
your
not,
players have, though, to be fair.
not many of the players have stepped up on the pitch, but I'm still defending Ten Hag, and not defending him, but saying not the Ten Hag out words yet. But
He won't say it. He won't say it. He's on a game by game. He just don't want it.
But-
No, Fulham. He's
Fulham,
not.
Copenhagen, them two games are huge now. And look at the opposition. But Cass,
This is like going an off-air
yeah,
show
it's
now.
Just, but it's just you know what? It is crazy because I just don't know what to do because I'm defending him, but he's giving me nothing to really defend him with. And I know that people might say like
It's
the injuries and
unsavable,
that.
bro.
I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know if it's unsavable, Daps. But
You
something
do.
needs to
No,
change
you do.
quick.
You do.
Something needs to change quick.
You do.
No, something needs to change quick. I know.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Arms
This is
folded.
therapy. And
humour.
just to kind of end it here as well. Have you seen that Pep might be signing a new contract?
Yeah, I did, and
Yeah.
I thought it's the worst that can happen to our club. And yeah, 2025 and beyond. 25 and beyond. I don't know. Do you know what? Manchester United are out the Carabao. Manchester United are out the Carabao Cup. We've been done by Newcastle. There was no positives. None of the players that come in stepped up. Varane not even obviously on the bench. Hopefully he's back on the weekend because he's the only one that I need right now. And we're not scoring goals. I forgot what it's like to even feel like what it is to score
It
goals.
feels good.
Yeah, I can't wait to have that
Feels
feeling
good.
back, honestly. But I'm going to wrap it up there because Man United fans, if you're watching this right now, let us know if you're just fully Ten Hag out or you're going to give him these 2 games. Are you going to give him just a game on the weekend? Something needs to change. Like I said, Casemiro, Amrabat pivot, Varane get back in there and hopefully we can win against Fulham. But right now, I just can't see where that light is turning. And Ten Hag, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot more and more. Like, subscribe. I'm depressed. Hood up. I'm going home. Good night.
Ollie, cut that bit.